guys, TORIINWONDERLAND, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So this is a really exciting video. Honestly, this is such an exciting unboxing. This is another one of those unboxings where I won't be able to unbox it on camera because it is from the US, so it's got like imports and customs all over it, so there's so many sides where I can't show you because of like details. And also, as with like most of my unboxings, there is a story to go with it. So you guys all know, because I'm sure you're familiar, I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector, and I do mainly collect Winnie the Pooh Loungeflies in my Loungefly collection. So Loungefly have now started doing this new series. I think they're called Cameo bags. They've done an Alice in Wonderland one, and then their second release was Winnie the Pooh. It released over in the US a couple of months ago, and then we knew it was coming over to the UK because it was on Funko Europe as Notify Me. Now, usually when we get things over here, we used to anyway, get like a 12-hour notice, like the night before, saying it would be going live at 8 AM the next morning. But with rare bags like these and popular bags, lots of people like resellers and bots and stuff like that would set up bots on the website to pre-buy loads of them as soon as the time goes up. And so because of that, they changed it from the night before warning to 10 minutes before warning, which is now where we enter the problem, because now we're going along not knowing when this bag is going to drop. And it got announced on a Tuesday at 7:50 that it was going to be released at 8 AM. And Tuesday's one of my work days. 8 AM is the time I wake up. My alarm goes off at 7:45, and then I have some time to like just like, you know, wake up and get ready to get out of bed. And I hadn't gone on Instagram yet to see this message that the bag had gone live. I literally went on Instagram at, just happened to be at like 1 minute to 8, saw this, that the bag was going live, instantly like rushed and got on Funko Europe, got the bag in my basket, was doing PayPal, it was going through, and then PayPal money went through, and then and then it told me all the bag has sold out, and I instantly got my money refunded. And this is at 8:03. So all of that in a bit of a whirlwind, and it sold out by 8:03, which was kind of annoying because like they'd already taken my money and then they had to refund me. But then I just kind of sat there in a sulk and then realised I had to go to work. And all throughout like the day, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I was really upset about it because I wanted this bag for so long. On my lunch break, I went and checked my phone, and my best friend from America, when she'd seen I'd missed out on the bag, she went and checked stock in America, and she said it was still in stock over there. Did she want me to get it for me? And I then started messaging some of my fellow collectors over here in the UK, saying they've still got it in stock in America, because it was unlikely that they were going to restock this bag, but Funko Europe does sometimes restock exclusives. But again, it'll be the same situation of we don't know when or what. So with it being still in stock in America, it gave us like an 80% chance that we would get a restock here in the UK. However, that probably wouldn't be for a couple of months, and it would be the same situation again where they'd give you a 10-minute warning for it to go live, and the same situation would happen again. It would sell out instantly, and then it would never happen again. Because I think as I'm filming this, it's the 11th of September, and it's been about an initially like less than a month or something. No restock has happened yet. So I was then sat there questioning, do I wait for a possible restock in the UK, given the fact that either it might not come for a few months, or if it does happen, I'll be in the same situation again and it sells out again? Or do I get a wonderful friend to pick it up for me off of loungefly.com and get it posted to me? So you can tell the option I went for. And just because I like to be completely transparent with you guys, quickly do some maths, I think I actually got a pretty good deal. So the bag retails over here for £85, and on Funko Europe they do free delivery for over £50, so it would have been free delivery, £85 exactly. On loungefly.com US, it was retailing at $90, which then translate that back into pounds, I think is about £70. Then obviously once you get to checkout, taxes get added on, which I think then worked out to be £94 or something like that. $94. Translate that back into pounds. So with the cost of the initial bag, with the US exchange rate, I was getting the bag cheaper than British retail, which maths isn't my strong point, but I thought that was going good. And then with the cost of shipping, obviously then where it bulked it up a bit, shipping wasn't actually as bad as I was expecting. I think it was like $20, which then took my final, in pounds, my final payment was like £94 and something pence. I think I worked out I only actually spent £6 extra than if I was to get it off of Funko Europe, which, as I said, as to this point they still haven't restocked it. So over British retail, I've only spent £6 extra to get it from the US, which to me, to get a Grail bag and to absolutely guarantee you're gonna get it, it's worth it to me. Then the other part, this always happens whenever I get stuff from America, the tracking. So last time I had issues with tracking, it was because I was using this app. This time, obviously, I had the actual tracking information from the USPS, which for most of it I was putting into USPS directly, and then when it came over to England, I was then putting that tracking number into Royal Mail. It arrived, I got notified that it had arrived in Heathrow, London on the 2nd of September. It then remained in Heathrow Airport for a week, not receiving updates. And then I got notified on the 9th of September that it had left London and was en route to destination. And here we are on the 11th of September, and it is here. I think when it wasn't moving in Heathrow, I think it was just stuck in customs. And I was expecting to then get a letter in the post saying I needed to pay an import charge, a customs fee, because usually that's what happens if it's held up in customs, because you do have to pay import charges on items of certain value. I've only found I've had to do it if the value is over £100, so I thought I'd be able to get away with it, because this is obviously just, it's like, including postage and obviously all that, it came to like 96. So I don't think you include the value of postage in the value of the item, but I was pretty sure I wouldn't have to pay an import because it was just under £100, and I didn't. So I don't know why it was held up in customs for a week, but anyway, it is here. It's looking in pretty good condition. And I have also just noticed on here on the customs form that obviously my friend has to fill out for it to, you know, leave the country. You try and turn it so you don't see anything. Is that an Arizona stamp? I'm getting so distracted. It says a stamp from Arizona. Anyway, so all of like the sender's information, receiver's information, that's me. Down here, shipment information, because obviously you have to list out exactly everything in the box, so obviously customs know. Bag ×1, that's what I'm expecting. 2 small toy figures. I don't know what that is. 1 card. We always, whenever we send each other stuff, we send each other cards, so. And then 2 button pins. I think I know what those are. Can't show you the tops because she ordered it off of loungefly.com, obviously got it directly delivered to her house because they don't ship outside of the US. So she ordered it from loungefly.com, got it delivered to her house. So that's got the original thing that like Loungefly obviously did post to her. And then she opened it up to check the bag was okay, added in the gifts, and then obviously posted it all up to here. So there's so much on here that I can't show you, obviously, with everything. But let's get into it. Don't know where to get into it. It's literally sellotaped up so good. And I'm just trying to attack into it. My little pink scissors. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back once I've opened it up. We're halfway in. Okay, final little bit, just cut this in, and oh, I can see the figures on top. What are they? So these are the little figures that were on top that she obviously mentioned on the customs form. They're little Pooh and Tigger. I've never seen these before. Now obviously from a set, collect them all if it wants to focus. So you can get Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Marie, Pongo, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. I've never seen these before. They are so cute. Thank you. That's me. And she also always sends, so obviously I'm not going to read the card out, but she always sends me stickers from High Def because that's like one of the reasons like how we met. And she said she couldn't find any extra stickers that I don't already have, but she sent me a tag. Thank you. I won't get into explaining the whole High Def thing. If you've been here before for a while, you'll know all about that. But thank you. I'm going to see if I can get the pins out next, and then we'll get to the actual bag. Again, these pins are like a whole extra story, which I won't bother you with explaining right now, but one says protect Austin and then the other says justice for Jeff. If you know, you know, but I don't have time to sit here and explain it because it's time for the main event. Oh! Loungefly Disney Winnie the Pooh Cameo Mini Backpack. Oh my god. Can I get into it without scissors? Yes, I can. I don't know if you guys have seen the cameo bags before, but they are so cool. And I'm so excited. Oh my god. This, so obviously there's still more packaging on it, but I'm not going to take that packaging off yet because that is another big reveal to show you guys, if in case you don't know what the cameo bags are. So here's just an overview of the bag. Let's give it a 360. You got the Loungefly plaque on the side there, and then turn around to the back and you've got Pooh and Piglet hugging with some honey on the back there. So then the whole front point of the bag is, to me, it makes it look like a photo frame. And so you've got Pooh right in the center here, and this bit here is obviously the front like main pocket of like the bag. And then round the side you've got a beautiful border, all the characters. So you've got Tigger up the top there, Eel, Owl. Very excited. You've got Gopher on there. I don't actually have Gopher on any of my Loungeflies. He's extremely rare. I only have one plushie of him in my collection, so very excited that he was on here. You then got Piglet down the very bottom, working our way around the other side. You got Roo just there, Rabbit on the edge there, and Kanga up there. And in between all the characters you've got various details of like little mushrooms, flowers, butterflies, honey, bees, just so much 100 Acre Wood goodness. And obviously in the middle you've got Pooh playing with a bee, and it's all printed details. You've got Pooh playing with a bee with some honey, and then this bit of the frame around the bag is like an extra applique piece on, and I wish you could feel this. So you see like there's like leaf carvings like on the wood. They're like actually like almost like indented in, so you can like actually feel them. That's really cool. So what I was saying, can you see there's this little button popper here? Let's take that off, take that bit of packaging off, open that up. There's then Pooh here at the front, opens up, Winnie the Pooh. That's why I can now take this bit off. The front bit opens up into this really cute family portrait of the entire 100 Acre Wood family. Like look, you've got Owl on there, you've got Gopher, you've got Rabbit, all of the rare characters that usually get missed out. It's only missing Lumpy, but he's quite often missing off of other things. But oh my god, that is so beautiful. And then with it open you get a better, you can see like the detail around the bag on the border a bit better. So it's a bit like a little locket on the front with the picture inside. Oh my god, that also just doubles up as the front pocket. And let's go into the main part of the bag to see the lining. That is adorable. So it is an all over print with like a pale yellow background with like then the characters' faces and honey pots all over it. I really like that for lining. That is really cute. And then just the standard detailings on the bag that we usually go through, but then honestly there's so much to talk about on the front of this bag that the other detailings aren't really that much of a focal point. But the plaque, the metal hardware is like the same sort of yellow, like to match in with the main bit of the bag, and then all of the rest is this same sort of like terracotta brown, which like to me, like the shape of the bag, like how it's like an oval, and the colour is making me like think of a honey pot, or like the colour and shape of a honey pot. and then it's just got like the zips and everything is just standard like gold hardware. How cool is that? Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with it. It's just so clever of a bag, and I just love it. But yeah, this got announced quite a while ago that this would be coming, and then as per usual, America gets their releases first. Got released over there a couple of months ago. I don't know why it didn't, either it did sell out in America and then they got another restock, but for us in the UK, when we had our release at the end of August, it sold out in less than 3 minutes and no word of a restock. So I'm very happy I haven't sat around waiting for a restock, because lots of people were instantly then looking over to America for personal shoppers to pick it up for them, so I can soon see America's stocks going down with everyone in the UK and Europe trying to get it. So I'm just very grateful that I have a best friend over in America that was willing to help me out with this. I'm just so happy. I can't believe I have it. It is just absolutely stunning. Look at that. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I honestly can't explain it to you. I mean, you can see it. You can see it with your own eyes how gorgeous it is. And just once again, another mention to the back detailings. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Riss, for picking it up for me. I'm so happy. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this bag, and if it's in your collection or if the Alice in Wonderland version is in your collection. Also, what bags would you like to see Loungefly do in this style in the future? I'm very interested to see what else they do in this range, because it's so unique and such a cool design. I absolutely love it. So if you enjoyed this unboxing, please do pop that thumbs up button, and if you would like to see more from what, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell, you might as well. You're down there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!